Hey guys, all right guys, I'm going to make a story of the illegal suite and what's been going on. I want to remake the video because I wasn't very clear originally on specifics, and I'm getting a ton of messages from people, and I really appreciate your support and everything. But let me make this very clear. I'll explain to you guys what happened. It starts when I moved into town, but this letter that I received, I think it was 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, is not from the city of Merritt. It's actually from a higher level government that likes to, I don't want to name names, but likes to assess you. Okay, so let's put it that way. What happened was when I moved in, I bought my home. I basically used the down payment I was going to use to buy a home in Vancouver, and just bought this one free and clear because it's 3 hours out of the city. And I just didn't feel comfortable paying $2 million for a home in Vancouver that I could buy in Alabama or Florida or Georgia for $70,000 at that time. So I just didn't feel comfortable with that. So what did I do? Well, I did a lot. Ever since then, I've been here, I've been living here, been raising my family, and whatnot. But there was one problem I had when I moved in. The house originally had a legal suite in it, a legal one, with the extra garbages, the extra this, the extra property tax, the extra this, all kinds of extras to pay. So I said, I could save myself a lot of money per year because the garbage pickup was costing me about $1,200 every 6 months. I went in and told them, look, I don't have these suites. I don't have a suite in here. I don't have a tenant. People aren't renting out my house. This is a week after I moved in. And they said, well, there's nothing we could do about it because you're going to have to decommission the suite because basically they just told me they didn't believe me. So I came home, I took photos, I showed them I removed the separator door. I showed them this is our boxes we're moving in. We're moving things around the house. We don't have tenants. We don't plan on ever having tenants. We just don't have, we bought the house just to raise a family. That's almost impossible to hear nowadays. I want to raise my family. Fair enough. They still didn't believe me. So I had to call I had to contract an electrical company to come in and decommission the suite downstairs and shut off the power to the stove and to other things. We hired them. We paid $800 and something, $840 I think it was, to cut a few wires for us. Invoiced me, went to the city, told them, look, here it is now. It's not, we're good. There's no people. So they finally, after I think it was a year and a half of battling with the city, that we don't have tenants here. I don't know why it's okay. They don't want to believe me. That's fine. Don't believe me. But a year and a half after all this, finally we got the suite decommissioned. Finally they got the invoice that it's been done. Finally. But what if I did want to have now? Well, I renovated the whole main floor again from scratch. And no, there's no suite. And no, I put a new kitchen in, and I put a new, And my thing is, what would be the problem with me owning 2 stoves in a house? Is that an issue? Is it unbelievable? I guess in 2022, average male, average age, average height, shouldn't own 2 stoves in a house. I don't know. I'm just being sarcastic on that point. But yeah, it was a battle just to get this straightened out. Finally got it straightened out. A few weeks ago, I got a letter at a higher level government. It's not the city. So stop emailing me telling me the city. It's not the city, guys. It's not. It's basically, they've assessed me and they've assessed what I should have collected in rents with the going rate, already pre-assessing me. And this has happened before with my company. So I took a snapshot of it, gave it to my accountant, okay? This was a few weeks ago. And he got back to me a few days ago and said, yeah, that we got to straighten out. It's just somebody was calling or making a complaint against you, but they went to a higher level government trying to state that you had some sort of business or something and you were renting out part of your home and you weren't. So that's that, And I wanted to straighten that out with you guys. I have the paperwork here, the letter that was mailed to me, and everything's pretty much kosher now, so you guys don't have to worry. If they want to come, they could come do an inspection of the house. They'll see I don't have a suite. There's no partition in the house. The house is wide open up top to bottom. There's no extra cars on my driveway. There's no extra I don't know how to say it, traffic or extra, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the one with this. I'm not doing this, you know what I'm saying? So that's, I know you guys have been following me, some of you, for a while, where I've been Like, they've called child services on me because I didn't evacuate, because there was a flood on the other side of town. Didn't affect us up here, but like, you guys know that child services has been called on me. Entire letters have been written to the city trying to shut me down, that I'm luring children into my business. The whole Merritt molester thing with the website. Check out the Merritt harassment series to kind of figure out what's going on with this. But this is at a higher level, guys. So me being accused of having a suite here after when I moved in and I told them I didn't, it took a year and a half of battling and garbage fees and extra fees to pay and even higher property taxes. But now it's straightened out. That's my family. My wife just arrived. And anyways, guys, I just wanted to throw this out there to let you guys know that there's a lot more hassles involved. And there's so much more struggles that people go through in their life personally. And there's just so much extra BS or extra sugar coating that they don't need on their lives. But I guess it's a life experience, and I see it like that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Look forward to interacting with you guys. But this time, I've made myself clear it's not the city, because I've already had that ordeal with the city, and that was a big problem. But then that got taken care of. It's basically now at a higher level, but then that got squashed basically with one phone call. But I wanted to let you guys know that, again, this is extra sugar coating that's going on in people's lives, and it's tough. A lot of people are going through tough times, and anyways, I'm not going to ramble on here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.